Hello everybody, today I'm going to be showing you the Trendnet Cat6 Keystone jack. Looks like this. This has a 90-degree termination, so what that means is you're going to there's no punch down per se. You don't use a punch down tool. You'll load the wire into the top piece, and you see it's already has the markings for 568B specification. So the wire goes through that little circle, and you pop each individual wire into its spot, and then you end up here's the actual bottom of the keystone where you would normally punch down the metal pins. There's that. You'll end up, once you have the wires ran, you'll pop this on and you'll come down and it'll force the wires into that spot or into the pins, and then you got to clip the wires manually. I use a pair of angle cutters, real small ones. So I'll show you how to do that. Comes with a few things in the package. You get the jack itself, the top of the jack. Comes with a zip tie to clasp it all together or keep it together once you're done, and a port cover goes on the front of it, dust cover, just in case you don't actually want to use the port. So I have my wire here. I'll show you guys. Just running all new wire. I just pulled this out of a punch down in a different part of my basement. I'm going to snip this and start from scratch. You want about, the package says 1.2 inches to strip the wire. I don't really think you need that much, but take it off. Separate it out, cut off your plastic, depending on your Ethernet cable. Cut off your plastic. Thing there, you do not have to do this. I like to do it. Bundle all the wires back up. Push it through till your jack gets in, I don't know, 1/8 of an inch there. And then we'll separate it based on the color on the side of the jack. Just give me a second here. It's really easy. You just end up, you really just push the cables down into the grooves. You'll hear some of them. You'll hear a little audible snap. You'll kind of feel the wires snap into the to the groove. As long as you feel it snap in there or hear it snap in there, you're good to go. Obviously, you can do A if you want to. You're just gonna have to figure that pin out yourself, though. You can snip the spare wire or extra wire before you put it all together. I've done both ways. I think I prefer waiting till after I have it all together, just in case I mess it up. I end up pulling the wire a little too hard or something like that and yanking stuff out. So they're pretty easy to use. I use this in my house. This is the first time using it. I'm not sure I would use this kind of a jack or a keystone in a business or at my place of work or for a customer, just because you might not be getting the best connection. It's fine for gigabit. It seems to work fine. I have a PoE switch, and I'm transferring PoE and PoE plus power to some APs and cameras just fine. I mean, it's Cat 6, so you technically do Cat 6 compatible, so you could do 10 gig. I'm not sure how well it would hold up for that. It'd probably do just fine, but not something I would use in the work environment. So I got all the wires in there. We're gonna pick up the rest of our jack here. There's some little nubbins on the left and the right side, and snap them in. Hear that audible click, and then you're gonna just push it down. You kind of hear it snap. That's pushing the wires into place, both sides. And then snip your wires as close as you can. That's why I would suggest a real small set of angle cutters. So this part I really don't like. There's probably a version out there that will snip that spare wire for you as soon as you snap it down. I would actually prefer that, to be honest with you. This takes a little bit more time. So we'll take our zip tie now, a little eyelet on the back, run it through there, and you can see on the top part a little T. So put it together. Just make sure you're get it nice and snug. I like the nub, for lack of a better term, on top. Push it down, don't pull it too tight. Make sure it's snug, and then let's snip it. It suggests snipping it long ways. This will make it so that the remaining plastic is as least sharp as possible. I've got it in my head there. If you do it the other way, you kind of end up with a sharp edge. So there we go. Works pretty well. So far, I recommend them. Like I said, I recommend for home. I don't think I'd put it in a customer. I definitely wouldn't put it in my workplace, just because I'm not sure of the longevity, but easier to troubleshoot at home, and downtime doesn't matter as much. Anyway, so this was the Trendnet Cat 6 Keystone jack. Specific model number was TC-K25C6BK. I'll put that in the description down below, and go from there. All right, thanks for watching. Bye.